in continuity with the last lecture, let's talk about various types of pollination. The first type is called the self-pollination or autogamy. Auto means self. तो self-pollination में क्या होना चाहिए? Self-pollination means the pollens of the flower will be pollinating the stigma of the same flower. Same flower is the word, keyword. तो यहाँ पे क्या होना चाहिए? What should be the features? Flower has to be bisexual. And what is the maturity? There has to be synchronized maturity. Synchronized maturity of the gametes. So दोनों gametes एक साथ mature हों तभी possible हो पाएगा. And these are the two basic ones. Now what could be the advantages of this? Advantages of self-pollination. क्या होंगे advantages? That there is guarantee that it is the seeds will be set. So there is seed setting. Seed setting is guaranteed. There is no variations. Incorporated. So there are advantages and there are disadvantages. In fact, अगर flower clistogamous है, so yes. तो एक और फीचर यहाँ हो सकता है क्लिस्टोगेमी. अच्छा, इसमें एक और सेकंड भी हो सकता था, genetically similar. Genetically similar plants are created. Now there is a word that will be beneficial to autogamy and this word is called clistogamy. Clisto का मतलब होगा hidden, छुपा हुआ. So if a plant has hidden sex organs, so we'll call that plant as clistogamy. Yeah, when the male and female reproductive organs remain hidden or not exposed. As in, example, as in pea, Pisces sativa, the flower will not open up, and because the sex organs are within this petals, so and both will be maturing at the same time, male and female gametes will be formed and maturing at the same time, so that it will be favoring autogamy. So that is a way of plants to go for, that is compulsory there will be seed setting. So this ensures seed setting. Okay, let's see the next thing. तो अगर कुछ फ्लावर्स क्लिस्टोगैमस होते हैं तो कुछ प्लांट्स में दूसरे टाइप के फ्लावर्स भी आ सकते हैं जिसको बोलेंगे हम chasmogamous flowers. So let us see what are the, if there are flowers which are clistogamous, then there are flowers which are chasmogamous. So what is chasmogamy? Flowers will expose their sex organs. And what will be the examples? Examples like hibiscus, brinjal, tomato, etc. Now in plants को हम कहेंगे, in flowers को हम कहेंगे chasmogamous flowers. So क्या होंगे advantages chasmogamous flower के? Advantages will be that there will be cross pollination. So there will be variations incorporated. Are incorporated if cross pollination occurs. Cross pollination occurs. But then there are some disadvantages also. That there is no ensurety of seed setting. agent required for pollination. So there may be advantages and disadvantages. So दो टाइप के प्लांट्स बनते हैं. Now कभी कभी कुछ प्लांट्स बहुत ही ज़्यादा अडाप्ट हो चुके हैं, and what they'll do, they'll be bearing both types of flowers, Clistogamous B or Chesmogamous B. Let's see some examples. Plants which bear both types of flower. कौन सी? Clistogamous and Chesmogamous. तो अगर दोनों टाइप के फ्लावर्स एक ही प्लांट में हो तो then there will be ensurety of seed setting and there will be ensurety that there will be variations also. So let us see क्या है ऐसे example. For example, oxalis. Then there is a plant called Urmila, and there is a plant called the third one is pansy, viola. This is the flower that will be there in the seasonal flower में भी सर्दियों में आता है. So इससे क्या हुआ फायदा Clistogamous and Chesmogamous से? So advantages. There will be seed setting ensured, and because of cross pollination in Chesmogamous flower, there will be variations. And why do the plants they need variations? So that they can adapt to the changing environmental conditions. Next thing is Gautam. Gautam means neighbor. So this is the pollination between the neighboring flowers, and this is generally the same plant, flowers of the same plant. So let us see क्या होगा इसमें. क्या वो genetically similar plants बनाएगा या फिर वो एक क्रॉस पॉलिनेशन का तरीका होगा. Now यहाँ पे I'll be using a big phrase that Gautam is functionally cross pollination but genetically it is self pollination. So I can quote this line for your exam questions कि explain how Gautam is functionally cross pollination but genetically it is self pollination. तो कैसे explain करेंगे इसको? Because it is the pollination between the neighboring flowers of the same plant. So what will happen? This will be functionally cross pollination because there will be an agent required, and this will be self pollination because it is the same plant. तो आंसर कैसे लिखोगे? As the flowers of same plant are involved, in reproduction, but it is self pollination. self pollination, but as an agent is required, agent of pollination is required in the process. It is cross pollination. So this is both self pollination as well as cross pollination, just depending on कि मैंने इसको functionally use किया है term या मैंने इसको genetically कहा है. Now let's talk about the next one, cross pollination or xenogamy. Oh, last lecture में मैंने xenogamy को कहा था transfer of pollen to different species. No, this is the same species. अगर different species में होगा तो it will be allogamy is the word for that. Okay, so transfer of pollens from anther of to stigma of different flower of the same species. This is what we say is xenogamy. Now, what are the requirements here? That the flower should be jasmogamous. Jasmogamous flower is required. Agent is required. Large number of pollens have to be formed, and there has to be synchronization of maturity of gametes. Now, इस पूरे process में advantages क्या हुई? Although it's an energy consuming process, a large amount of energy has to be needed. So there will be variations incorporated. So it is worth because the variations will be there coming up in the progeny, and they will be helping in adaptation and in further in evolution. But there are a lot of disadvantages. क्या होंगे disadvantages? वही जो हमारे यहाँ पे features थे. Agent is required. Large number of pollens have to be produced. Wasted, there will be large number of them, they will be wasted because the agent will be carrying them. And suppose it is zoophyly. Zoophyly means animal will be pollinating, so animal loving pollination. So there has to be a lure. Lure क्या होगा? Colored petals हो सकते हैं, or it could be the nectar being there in the nectary, or there could be some sticky juice that has to be produced in some tube-like flowers. Let's talk about the various agents required in cross pollination. So if we talk about xenogamy or cross pollination, so because the pollen has to be transferred to another plant of the same species, so there has to be some agent involved. Now these agents can be abiotic, that means they are non-living, or it could be biotic, living. So if they are non-living agents, so it could be air and it could be water. If the plant is suppose growing in water and require an agent like water. And in biotic factors, it could be the animals most probably. So it could be insects, birds, bats, snakes, or even mammals, small mammals. So abiotic agents से शुरू करते हैं. Abiotic agents means let's start with the first one, anemophily or the pollination by wind or air. और इसमें examples होंगे maize, wheat, rice, pine nuts, coconut, cannabis palm, date palm, phoenix palm, ये सब. Now यहाँ पे suppose करो कि suppose आपने कभी grass के flower देखे हैं, नहीं देखे. तो ग्रास के फ्लावर आपको क्यों नहीं दिखाई दिए? बिकॉज दे नीड नॉट बी दैट कॉन्स्पिक्यूअस एंड कलरफुल, बिकॉज दे विल बी पॉलिनेटेड बाय एन एजेंट विच हैज़ नथिंग टू डू विद विजुअल थिंग्स और सीइंग. तो क्या फीचर्स होने चाहिए ऐसे फ्लावर्स के? अगेन दिस इज योर क्वेश्चन फॉर 2 marks ऑफ योर बोर्ड एग्जाम कि क्या क्या फीचर्स होने चाहिए. एंड सपोज इफ आई से विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज अ फीचर और नॉट अ फीचर, दैट कुड बी योर पीएमटी क्वेश्चन. तो क्या होंगे फीचर्स देखें. द फ्लावर शुड प्रोड्यूस नॉन स्टिकी light-weighted pollens so that they could be transferred with the help of air easily, and they should be very well exposed. Then the flower should be inconspicuous, that is non-showy flower होगा तो भी चलेगा. And even if they are small flowers, they have to be in a bunch. So that has to be there. तो अगर छोटे-छोटे फूल हैं तो they are exposed in the air and they will be in a bunch. Let's see some examples as in maize plant and a grass plant. तो I've drawn a maize plant here. Now maize plant की खास बात क्या है? This is monoecious plant. Monoecious means it will be having both male and female flowers on the same plant, but on different branches. ये देखो ऊपर की तरफ जो बनाया मैंने, these are all the male flowers. Now male flowers will always be exposed in the air. बिल्कुल सबसे ऊपर वाले टिप पे होंगे, एपिकल पोर्शन पे ही होंगे. and the female flowers will be representing this. ये जो कॉप बनता है यहाँ पे, इसमें बहुत सारे फीमेल फ्लावर्स होते हैं. You see those seeds, मेज की सीड्स जो देखी हैं आपने भुट्टे में, they are all the ovaries. Each ovary is now maturing and forming that fruit. The whole thing is you're eating the whole thing. Now यहाँ पे जो आपको ये दिखाई दे रही है, कुछ hairy structures दिखाई देते हैं इस कॉप के ऊपर, भुट्टे के ऊपर. These are nothing but the stigma, style, and the stigma. We call it as tassels. This was already asked PMT's question and board's question also. So ये ध्यान रखोगे आप. मेज का प्लांट कैसा दिखता है? मेज के प्लांट में दोनों टाइप के फ्लावर्स होंगे. मेल फ्लावर्स हमेशा एक्सपोज इन द एयर होंगे बिकॉज दे आर विंड पॉलिनेटेड एंड मोफाइलिंग होगी. और फीमेल फ्लावर हमेशा नीचे की तरफ होंगे बिकॉज द पोलन्स व्हेन दे बी कैरिड अवे बाय द एयर, most of them they could fall here. And look at this female flower, they'll be always in a bunch. And now because यहाँ पे female flower के ऊपर एक cover होता है, so how the pollens will be getting into the stigma or the female reproductive organ. So for that there will be some big tassels, बड़ी बड़ी hairy silky सी style होगी. And stigma आप देखो बिल्कुल sticky सा होगा. और एक there will be एक ovary, going to be something like this. Suppose this is the ovary. इसके ऊपर एक लंबी सी स्टाइल और ये स्टिग्मा. स्टिग्मा, स्टाइल एंड द ओवरी. और उस ओवरी में एक बड़ा सा ओव्यूल. दिस इज व्हाट यू गेट एज अ सीड. तो ओव्यूल एंड द ओवरी. सो दिस इज वन फीमेल फ्लावर. तो एक फीमेल फ्लावर कुछ ऐसा दिखेगा. सो व्हाट यू आर हैविंग इन द कॉप, देयर आर मेनी फीमेल फ्लावर्स. सो यू नो कि व्हाट टाइप ऑफ inflorescence this was. याद करो क्या था. Let us take example of a grass. तो grass में कैसा होता है? If you never seen the grass flowers, so the reason is this कि because the flowers they are non-showing and they are not conspicuous, so you are hardly able to see the grass flowers. So what you see or what you grow in your garden, they are basically the ornamental plants. इसमें flowers बहुत सुंदर और खूबसूरत आते हैं. And these you are growing these plants for flowers. And such flowers will be pollinated by some biotic agent because they have to be seen, and for that they are having these beautiful colorations. So ये हो गया grass का flower. ये जो आप ऊपर की तरफ देख रहे हो on the apical portion, these are the flowers. So they are generally the bisexual flowers. और इसमें भी आप नोट करना, या मैं आपको कुछ pictures डालती हूँ इसमें. So the anthers will be exposed here and there will be a lot of pollen grains all over. All the flowers will have anthers exposed like this, and you can easily make out the pollens oozing out of this, dehiscing out of this plant. Let me show you the flowers of grass. Look at this, the spike type of inflorescence, racemose, this way. This is the whole thing. And another grass. Look at this. They're the flowers. And suppose I give you a close-up. Look at the anthers ready for dispersal, and they're hanging out here. Look. These are the dispersed pollens. This one is very clear. The one that is protruding out are the anthers, and they're all in a bunch, and they are aerial. They are bisexual flower here, but it is the anthers that are exposed to air.